It's time for our co-main event, a battle for the BTC Fight Featherweight Championship between TJ Laramie and Terry Lemaire. Laramie has had an active year competing in boxing, jiu-jitsu, and making his long-awaited return to mixed martial arts. In less than 3 minutes, The Truth dispatched his opponent in the BTC cage and took home the inaugural featherweight strap. Terry Lemaire has been on a slow and steady ascension to the top of Canadian MMA. With impressive wins in recent years, the stars have aligned for good time to take on the biggest challenge of his career against the UFC veteran. The BTC Fight Featherweight Championship is up for grabs in this highly anticipated Canadian showdown. It's time for TJ Laramie versus Terry Lemaire.
Gentlemen, we're over our instructions in the back room. I want a clean, fair fight. If I ask you to stop everything you're doing. Let's touch gloves, go back to your corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, the BTC Featherweight Championship of the world will be decided in 5 rounds or less.
Veteran referee Brian Beauchamp, the third and final man inside the BTC cage. And yes, you heard that from Mr. Throwdown. This is a 5-round title fight.
5-rounder here.
Laramie lands a good left hand.
Oh,
and Lemaire trying to get this fight to the ground quickly.
Lemaire in on a single leg here. He's going to look nice. TJ looking to switch. He might get the back here off of this. He continues through. Yep.
And good hammer fist, good ground and pounds from Laramie.
But Laramie's got one hook in here in a good position. This is early in the fight too.
Yes, we're not even a minute into this fight. And Lemaire's in a bit of a compromising position.
Yeah, he's going to look to try to, first of all, get the hands off. TJ's doing a good job of this kind of half Nelson here. Oh, nice job by Lemaire of getting up to his feet.
As the Terry chants start going here for Terry Lemaire.
Terry's trying hard on this single leg here. He's got to look to maybe pull that arm back and turn into TJ. I'm trying to get an underhook here. But try to square up or else he's going to keep getting his road here in his back. But you see TJ, like this is like the maturity of him just slowly doing things, not rushing things, and position before anything.
And you know Brian Beauchamp's going to give both Laramie and Lemaire as many opportunities to work here. He does not like to separate fighters.
No.
You have to earn that break.
Yeah, for sure. If you weren't stuck in a position, get out. You know what I mean? But yeah,
the basis of this sport.
Yeah. TJ's trying to hop the back, but he's going to be a bit high. Terry is in on this deep on this double, but it's going to be hard to pick up a guy like TJ. He's looking for this switch here.
Trying to get to the back, scramble here.
Nice.
Oh, left his neck open, did Lemaire. That could be a standing guillotine attempt for Laramie. Kind of tough to tell from this angle, but good knees from Laramie.
These knees are going to...
Those are hard knees.
He's forced to give up his back there because of the knees.
Gonna press off is Lemaire, but there's the takedown from TJ Laramie.
Now Lemaire's hunted for a guillotine of his own. TJ's fighting the hands off. Doesn't look, it's hard to tell from our angle, but it doesn't look like it's around, but.
Doesn't really have the position here.
And up against the fence too, it's gonna be hard to finish this from this position. It's gonna be more like a crank for now. Yeah, you let it go.
And then Laramie gets the separation, breaks the grass from Lemaire, and continues to control Some top pressure.
Laramie's going to walk up the body, or yep, Terry gave up the back there.
Good ground and pound here from Laramie.
This is forcing.
Trying to take the back and has the back. Looking to set up that rear naked choke.
Lemaire's trying to fight off the hook here. TJ's got one hook on. Terry's doing a good job being defensively so far. Trying to keep his chin down and turn, but TJ follows through.
Nice job to just hop and try to reposture. Tries to once again look for that rear naked choke. As Lemaire's fighting the hands.
Well, he's doing a good job with his left arm, keeping it inside there, so TJ can't. Oh, this is a nice little shoulder crank.
This could be an interesting submission.
This is a cool shoulder crank that's pulling through.
He's really cranking on that shoulder.
It's like a 37 seconds here.
As Lemaire's trying to posture off the fence, do whatever he can to find a way to turn that, and finally Laramie gives up the grip.
So far,
well, that would have been something.
That would have been cool. Good control so far with Laramie on the back, and good rear naked choke defense as well from Lemaire.
10-second clapper. As this first round will come to an end. A very high-level grappling performance by TJ Laramie.
Yeah, 100%. And we're seeing that, like our last fight, shot in right away.
Yeah.
Got the takedown and wrapped it up quick. But this one, proving much more difficult with Terry Lemaire defending nicely, but it's TJ that's in the offensive positions.
Let's look at the highlights of round one. It was
a nice
Lemaire
shot
that shot in for the takedown early.
It was nice timing, but good defense on Laramie. Even here, he's in on the double, but it's hard to pull a guy like Laramie with his base and center of gravity so low, pull him off that wall.
There was good hand fighting from Lemaire, but they nearly got put in like...
It's like a key lock position, behind the head, kind of like...
A reverse key lock.
Yeah, like a police move almost.
That hurt Lemaire. You can see him wincing in pain there, but...
He's in a bit of some trouble there.
Lemaire knows this opportunity's too important to just give up after one round.
Your arm's not supposed to go behind your head like that.
No, it's not. But we're set here for the second round. We'll see if Laramie tries to get the fight back to the ground early, or will he showcase his striking as Lemaire lands a kick. There it is, trying to get the fight right back to the ground in quick succession.
That was a beautiful shot, right on the double leg. Pulled him off, textbook. We'll see what Terry can do here off his back. He's in full guard here at least, doesn't have his back taken.
Well, Terry Lemaire has 3 submission wins to his credit.
He's hunting for this guillotine here, but it's going to be difficult due to the positioning of his arms. Yeah, he's letting it go now.
It was a good job by Laramie to posture up to really don't let any torque happen. As now Laramie could look to be setting up that arm triangle. Good elbow from Laramie. As a minute has passed here, or 2 minutes has passed here in the second round.
Lemaire's doing a good job staying defensively here on his back, but not offering up much threats so far. Oh, there he goes. He's starting to...
He tried to look for a triangle there, but Laramie was wise to it.
It's going to be difficult to sit here and
And Laramie once again just wise to those popping up of the hips from Lemaire, looking for that triangle.
Lemaire's trying to create something from down there. He's trying to disrupt the base of Laramie, which is very hard to do. But yeah, there's some nice ground and pound here, some hammer fists.
Yeah, good hammer fists, some elbows as well from Laramie. Hammer fist from the bottom, but good ground and pound from Laramie.
This is where Lemaire needs to put his feet on the hips of Laramie and try to create some space, create a scramble. But sitting here on his back in full guard is not going to continue to go well.
Just continuing to drive forward is Laramie. Elbows, shot with the forearm that time.
Ooh,
those are heavy.
Heavy shots over the top there.
But still staying active off his back is Lemaire. Just looking for that opening, but Laramie shuts it down each and every time.
Lemaire's going to have to create it. You can't just wait for it. TJ will sit here, all around and just pound on you until you give something up. So it's on Terry to kind of create some chaos from the bottom, create some space. A scramble is better than just kind of sitting here and taking shots, right?
Yeah, exactly. But you're not maybe there yet, but you're getting to that point where you got to create something, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is only round 2. It's a 5-rounder. But, if it continues to go this route, we got to start changing the direction.
Trying to work for that arm triangle.
Yeah, he's starting to hunt for it now. He's looking to step over.
He's got the full mount.
This
could be the beginning of the end here.
You can finish this from full mount. He doesn't have to step over.
Good. Let go of the grip did Laramie.
Good job from
But still, full mount with 1:10 left in the round to work with for Laramie.
It's not a good. He's going to get flattened out here.
Gonna put a barrage of punches on Laramie. Laramie on Lemaire.
This is a bad spot when you're flattened out here.
Flatten him out. Brian Beauchamp looking in. Lemaire's got to move. Lemaire has to move, and Brian Beauchamp stops it. TJ Laramie with an impressive first BTC featherweight title defense, and he makes it flawless, Josh.
Yeah, especially that round too. Shot in, got the takedown, solidified position, pounded his way until he forced Terry to give up a bad position. Took mount, took back, flattened him out, and just pounded away until, being flattened out there when someone's on your back, that's a horrible spot to be in, especially a guy like as strong and compact as TJ is. He really had nowhere to go. He just had no answer for the barrage.
Yeah. And it just goes to the point you were making earlier, Josh, that TJ Laramie's coming into his prime now. He feels so well-rounded. He really worked on his ground game in this off time. He's basically competed in jiu-jitsu tournaments in the States and pretty much clean shop in those as we look at the finish here, Josh.
Yeah, it's flattened out here, all that weight on your lower back. There it is there again, and just pounds. Just Terry had nowhere to go, flattened out. Really, it just would have continued this way.
But it's also a thing, too, when as a champion, you got to challenge or hurt. You got to, smell that blood in the water and finish the fight.
For sure, he did that.
You can't give Terry Laramie an extra opportunity. Laramie saw that, finished the fight, and gets a second-round TKO.
Your referee, Brian Beauchamp, has stepped in at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of the second round for your winner by TKO. And still the BTC featherweight champion of the world, TJ the Truth Laramie.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here, the winner, TJ Laramie. TJ, another title defense here from your newly crowned 145-pound champion. Terry Lemaire stepped in here, a tough opponent, but you were just too much for him. You took him down, you got the solid position, took his back, and pounded away. Is this how you pictured the fight going?
Honestly, not really. I wanted to stand, but he initiated the grappling. I've been going through a little bit of a bicep injury, shoulder injury. I haven't grappled much in the last couple months, so I was a little worried. I was getting tired in there because I haven't been grappling too much, but eventually, you know what I mean, all the years. Over half my life doing this now, so I've become efficient, so at the end of the day, got the win. That's what matters. And pretty much that's it. Hey, and props to Terry, though. He's one of the only 145 guys that'll even step up in Canada and fight me that are unsigned. So he's not even 145. That's what I'm trying to say. This guy moved up to fight me. So props to Terry Lemaire, man. he didn't have to take this fight. He gave me a good fight. He gave me more problems than I thought he would. So, hands off to him, bro. He's the MVP, bro. He's the reason I'm here.
Yeah, props to Terry Lemaire for stepping up and taking this challenge, but not many want to. You definitely couldn't tell you were injured in there at all. You look great in there. What is next for you? How quick do you want to get back in this? I think I think you're just coming into your prime now at a young age. I think you're maturing as a fighter and you're really showing all your skill sets. What's next for TJ Laramie?
I want to take some time off to just heal my injuries, enjoy some time with my friends and family, because that's what really matters, you know. So, yeah, so BTC's coming back back to Kingston in March. So maybe there. But if not, you know, hopefully I'll see you guys at some point next year. And yeah, so the climb continues.
I look forward to seeing what's next. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, TJ Laramie.
Just want to thank my whole team, everybody who came out here, BTC Fight Promotions. You guys put on a great show every time. And honestly, my favorite shows are the ones here. It's close, and everybody can see, you know, it's a great venue. It's the best venue for fighting, in my opinion, you know. So props to BTC, giving you guys a hometown show like that.
There he is, your current reigning and still defending BTC featherweight champion, Terry Lemaire. Or excuse me, TJ Laramie. But TJ was flawless there. TJ was incredible. And as he said, you know, just hats off to Terry Lemaire for stepping up on out of bantamweight to come up to featherweight and face him.
Yeah. You know, kudos for sure for Terry to stepping up, taking the challenge. Didn't pay off for him, unfortunately for him, but you know, it just showed how dominant TJ is out of this 145-pound division, and a fighter that, like I said, in there, I think he's entering his prime now.
Yeah, as you said, he's entering his prime. His grappling, his jiu-jitsu is just so impressive.